So as you can see, I'm back here on the video real quick, and I'm going to go and show you something, right? This is to show the name of the video for people who haven't seen the name of the video before. It's called Always Look Out for Your Child, Even If You're the Monster. Talking about somebody made them stuff a habanero pepper up in their pussy, and it just disappeared and disintegrated and all this other shit, and they couldn't find it for the rest of their life. But it was, you'd be in the hospital, right, with something like that. It should be burning. You have to go to the hospital. So they're basically saying their pussy swallowed that shit at 14. This is ridiculous for a man in drag. So I'm gonna show you something because people are in the comment section with the supportive comments. And here come this person right here. I'm gonna show you if I could find it right here. Okay, I came across this about a week or 2 weeks ago, and this is the funny thing. You see, they don't know that this is me. Unlisted RX is me. The person you see right there with the RX symbol, that's me. There's a reason why I've done that. Because I know these people can be stalkers too of your channel. So this person called 100% Black Woman gonna type all this dumb shit, not only in capital letters, making it hard to read, but bold. Now, why you gotta be so extra for? You see how they always extra, including their supporters who also probably drags too. Now, I want you to look at that name, 100% Black Woman. That is a suspect ass name. Okay. And they used to have a different avatar, and I seen in the avatar that bone that goes across the top of the chest, right under the shoulders, was a little bit too wide. Okay, of course they would say 100% Black woman. So this person in all capital letters is trying to act like they're uh, supportive but neutral at the same time. You're doing too much. You're being too extra. They say put a name on it. Don't protect your abusers. Tell immediately, especially if you have proof. Tell your story intelligently. Leave out the cursing, the nails, the nose piercing, the gloss, the hyperactivity, the lashes, the ebonics. This lady is so torn trying to act normal, she's broken. I hope that she behaves differently around her child. I hope her child never sees this. No contact should have been put in place years ago. There's so much wrong with this. Okay? First of all, you trying to talk about how somebody acting in a video and eyelashes, they don't really mean that. That's just to seem impartial. Now, how you call yourself 100% Black woman and you have Black woman in your title, but you're saying everything that is stereotyping all of the stuff you see in the video and saying remove everything that would be black at all, including ebonics. I'm not saying all black people speak ebonics, but I'm just saying, it is a black thing to a degree and all this other shit. And then like there's no, look at how it's typed. This all capital letters, all bold, look like a child typed this. And then between each word and comma, there's no spaces. So it's horribly typed. And then there's not proper carriage returned. Like this, the paragraph breaks are not there properly. It just looks bad. Doing too much. So at first, I didn't even really. I read the comment fast and I just like responded back because I was like, "You going hard for some fake story with a man in drag." Didn't realize about the name until I came back after they responded to me and I looked at the name and looked at the profile picture. I was like, "Wait." So at first I said, "It's a man. Look closer." And then when they responded, that's when I looked and I was like, "Wait a minute. This is probably a dude too." So they came back and said, "I don't see it. I see a woman. I know a trans from a mile away. She's 100% woman." First of all, why does everything have to be in bold? Two, you said you know a trans from a mile away. I never said anything about transgender or transsexual. I said a man. Because, everybody's quick to call something trans. They don't know if that could be just a man in drag and just did up their hair and makeup and the camera filter. They don't know that. You don't even know if this person even got a chest. We don't know that. So like, yeah, I said a man. That's what I said, and even they'd still be a man at the end of the day if they were trans, but trans is a little extra mile they would go. So I responded back and said that. So then, I came back, no, they responded back and said that about they could spot it from a mile away, and I started thinking about this, and I was like, okay, look at the other videos on their channel, look at them carefully, and I said respectfully, if you don't get it by then, it's not my job to convince you. I've seen enough of these types to know. They came back, 100% Black woman came back and said, "Oh my goodness, you are funny. I wasn't going to laugh." That's when I was like, wait a minute. You're avoiding what I'm saying and just throwing extra shit in there. I said it's a man. You come back and you talk about you can spot trans when I never said nothing about trans. Too extra. And then they said, "Oh my goodness, you're funny." And I'm like, wait a minute. You didn't tell me that you went to look at the videos to prove me wrong or give me reasons why I'm wrong. You're just telling me I'm wrong. So I'm like, wait, wait, wait. 100% black woman, that's a suspect name. And then the avatar picture that I remembered back when I first responded to them saying this, so man, I was remembering about how it looked. They didn't show the whole face, but they showed the bottom of the face and the top of the chest. And I was like, oh shit. I put two and two together. I'm like, this is a man too. That's how they talking about they could spot one. So after they said, "Oh, it's funny," I wasn't gonna laugh. I said, "It is funny, isn't it?" And I was like, "You said that you can spot a trans from a mile away, but I never said nothing about trans." And I guess it would take a man like yourself to recognize them. You even changed your profile picture. Laugh on. So they came back a while later, and I actually didn't go back to look at their responses until today. They responded two more times a week ago. You know somebody big mad and they've been caught when they have to respond to something you said two times before you even get a chance to say something back to their first response. But I didn't even look at it until today. Why? Because I'm doing this video. So I was like, let me go back and show this and see what they said and read it to y'all. So 100% black woman comes and says, at unlisted RX, I changed my photo before your comments. It takes a while to show up. Bullshit. It doesn't take days. It can take maybe an hour or two, but not days. And they said, laugh, LOL, I'm nowhere near a male. Thank goodness. Why would you say thank goodness? Oh, I forgot. Because men in drag hate regular straight men. That's why you have your mainstream feminists that's been out for years and years and decades that hate men and try to get laws passed against men. That's why they said they're thank goodness they're not a man. So let's read on. I am exactly what my username states. I was a black woman on the other photo as well. You tried. C for effort. I love men but can't imagine being one. That don't even make sense what you just said. You said thank goodness you're not a man and you said you love men. Then they said especially one I can't imagine being one, especially one that is dealing with homosexual intrigue such as yourself. Two extra. I never said anything about transgenders, transsexuals, but they said trans. I never said nothing about gay. I never said nothing about homosexual. Why are they diverting and deflecting and inserting things I never said? You know why. You know why. So they came back. They didn't even give me a chance to respond. This lets you know they fell in some type of way. They responded again, saying you're way too invested in knowing if that woman is a man. You even viewed her old videos from years ago. I think you need to evaluate that before anything else. And of course, they're liking their own comments. Now, the thing is, it didn't take me over 20 seconds to look at their old videos because they only have like 6 videos on their channel and none of the other videos have over 1,000 views. Yet this video right here that they made with this fake story that they brought from TikTok and copied it over here got 131,000 views, but yet their other videos that have been up for years don't have over 1,000. That's pushing an agenda and YouTube is behind this. That's why they're pushing this. Everybody got this garbage ass video recommended to them. Since it wants to be shoved in our face with a fake ass story with a man in drag talking about they had a habanero pepper shoved in their pussy and now they got a child. That's a big deal. That's why I'm making the videos like I did, and Chinese Black did this also, and Pure Soul spoke on this also on her channel. Because this is making fun of people that went through actual real sexual abuse at the hands of adults when they were younger, and it's making fun of women's ability to have kids because they hate women because they can have kids. And you have people like this in the comment section that are sitting up here trying to back this shit up and then talking to me way fucking stupid. Okay, talking about homosexual and trans. I never said nothing about that. Basically trying to you diverting from everything I said. And I'll go back one more time and show on this person's channel. Like I said, none of these videos, if you look at them, none of them have over 1,000 views. None of them. Out of the 6 that's been on the channel for over a year, none of them have 1,000. But yet this new one had 131,000 views as a result of a 20-part series on TikTok. Who the fuck will sit up and watch the 20 parts to this dumb shit? You can clearly see in these other videos that's a man. I could see in the thumbnail, I didn't even have to fucking click on the videos. They don't know that. I never clicked on the videos. Plus, I could see in the first video this is a man. They sitting up here trying to act like there's somebody don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're sitting there, they're putting likes on their own comments. People are really, really funny. They're really, really funny. They'll protect this shit all day. And YouTube pushes this. Just like they push all of your fucking hypergamy or pink pill or gold digger channels and your black so-called black females acting as white supremacists that are really men in drag, and they're usually Caribbeans and African. They usually claim that. They usually claim that they're Caribbean and African, pushing men in drag that are pushing either feminist narratives on YouTube against black men or your hypergamy and swirling channels on YouTube. And I can tell you, I'm gonna just say it real quick, and I hope the algorithm don't start recommending me this bullshit. Okay, Crystalline, Tanya, Shira, all that bullshit. Okay, Michaela, all the motherfuckers and more. All of them and more. Those are all men. I don't give a shit if y'all feel some type of way. Your black commentary channels on here. Some of y'all I'm subscribed to the black commentary channels that call them her. Like you can't even fucking look closer for 2 goddamn seconds. All these people that you doing videos on, and some of y'all feeling some type of way, and you think that it's offensive that they're talking against black men this way or talking about divest. Those are all niggas. Okay, learn about anatomy and bone structure. Look closer, man. I just thought I would put that in there. All of them. All of them. All the ones that do also the acting as a black female, what white supremacists talk about black men ain't shit. They are all dudes. I'm telling you, if you look closer, you're going to figure this out. So that's all I wanted to say and show this old stupid ass comment.